Hello, everyone. I am Emily May, and today we are honoring Women's History Month here at Mission Pro Wrestling. And we're going to be sharing a series of interviews and conversations with women in the ring, behind the scenes at Mission Pro. And today I am so excited to welcome the WOAD. How are you?
Hi, Emily. Thanks for having me. I'm great. Just trying to stay busy and, steal puppies. Acquire puppies and, crush faces, give out concussions.
Good. Oh goodness. I mean, you have definitely, you've been a part of Mission Pro. You've been all over the wrestling scene. And I'm so excited to talk to you, throughout Women's History Month. We're honoring the women that have been at Mission Pro. And so I would love to know, like, how are you celebrating Women's History Month, and what does it mean to you to be a part of that celebration?
Honestly, the fact that, I make history wherever I go, honestly makes me proud to not just be a woman, but be able to celebrate it right here in the present and hopefully inspire more people like me. I don't know if many people know my story, but the fact, I'm actually half blind, I'm able to inspire more, not just women, but men, women, everybody, with visually impaired problems that, you should live your dream and no one should stop you, and you should try your hardest to accomplish whatever goal you have set in mind. And being a woman and being able to say that I'm the first ever half blind female wrestler, that really makes me proud. And basically I want to cement that in wrestling.
I mean, that's so beautiful. I mean, you are such an inspiration. Like, you have such an amazing story, and you are a trailblazer in your own right. And so, who are some of your influences inside wrestling and outside of wrestling that have influenced you to become the person that you are today?
Um, um, a lot of people don't know this, but Muhammad Ali inspired me to fight. I grew up watching him. I loved his journey for. He stood for his morals, for what he believed in, even if he, stood alone. So he definitely inspired me to fight for what I believe in, what I hold dear. But of course, some of my favorite wrestlers are, of course, Stone Cold, The Rock, and without a doubt, Rikishi. Rikishi definitely inspired me to use my body to the fullest capacity, and show the world how dangerous it truly is.
That's amazing. I mean, women have been a part of the wrestling industry for a long time. We've seen an evolution. Where do you see women in the industry now, as you're a part of it? And then also, where do you want to see women in the industry go now?
Honestly, I overall want everyone in this business to make it, but I want women's wrestling to be just as equal as the men, if not better. I feel that we have come a long way from, the bra and panties matches, and I still feel that we have a lot, to work forward to. But there's definite progress, and people are seeing us for the badass athletes that we are, and not just eye candy. And I'll sure as hell make any doubter into a believer.
Oh, and I believe that. I believe you will. So, like you do, like you said, you have such an inspirational story. And what advice do you give young women that are looking up to you and looking at other women that are in the ring or behind the scenes? What's some advice, life advice, that you would give them?
I know this may sound so cliche, but love yourself. Love yourself in every possible way, every flaw, um, every insecurity. Love it, because it's literally what makes you you. And as Kanye West has said before, it's 1,000 thems. There's only one of you. And it's crazy how my career literally went full circle. It's like when I finally accepted myself for who I was, every flaw. Like I'm not a thin woman. I got curves, you know, and I'll be damned if I sit here and let anybody tell me what I cannot do with my own body. And, you know, people are telling me, oh, you can't shake this, you can't show that. Guess what? Watch me. Watch me go out there and shake my ass and watch me knock you out with my ass. That's what the WOAD is about. And that's what I really want to put out. Like, it's not just about, you know, it's not just about being a female. It's about loving yourself in a way that nobody can tear you down. Because to this day, I still have people telling me, oh, you can't do this. Oh, she'll never make it. She'll never make it here because she twerks and she does this. Yeah, you damn right I twerk. I also tune up the band. And guess what? Those cows are coming home too. So you better sit your ass down and pick your jaw up when it drops on the floor after you see me.
Wow. I mean, part of why Mission Pro is here is to make sure that there is a space, a safe space, and that we can showcase women that we can showcase women in a way that shows truly who they are, and that we can, you know, show that we aren't just, you know, a 5-minute match. We can go 30 minutes in the ring. And so you've been a part of Mission Pro. You've been able to be in the locker room. You've been a part of some incredible matches and part of the history this last year with Mission Pro. How does that feel to be part of that history? And what does it mean to you as a woman to be in this all-female promotion?
It's showing me that that these other promotions better watch out, because whatever everybody else said that women's wrestling couldn't do, Mission Pro is proving that it can. And it did it during a freaking pandemic. During a pandemic. So nobody can tell me, oh, well, we can't do this, or this won't bring in fans, or we can't do that. Oh no, Mission Pro did. And it's literally laying out the steps to how the future of women's wrestling should be. Because I tell you, every time I'm back there in that locker room, I see nothing but women supporting women. And yes, every woman on that card wants to go out there and have match of the night, but it's no egos. It's practically a family down there, because all we want to do is see each other put on the best freaking match that they can. And that's what women's wrestling should be about. We're past the caddy. We're past the stabbing each other in the back. We're past all that. You know, that's not going to make us better. Being a bitch or talking about somebody behind their back, that's not going to make women's wrestling better. Us helping each other, us trying to make each other better, that's what's going to make women's wrestling better. And Mission Pro is doing that. And I'm grateful to say that I got to be a part of that.
Yeah, I mean, it is a true sisterhood. We are there to support each other. And that's why we're highlighting the women that have been a part of it, because you have made what Mission Pro is today. Every match we've had, every talent that we've been able to bring together to put on these incredible shows. And as we think and reflect on Women's History Month and the moments that have defined us, is there a moment as a woman in the industry that has defined you and really kind of cemented that moment for you in wrestling?
Yes, and I can say it was without a doubt when I told the wrestling world about my blindness, because that was literally, to this day, the hardest obstacle I ever had to overcome. Because it wasn't like I could just go up to the next person and say, hey, can you show me how to train with one eye? You know, it's something that I had to figure out for myself. It's something that I know I personally live with every day. And how can I make it not just a part of my career, but make it me and have the world accept me for who it is. But the only way I could even begin to do that is if I accepted it myself.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge step. You were so brave to do that. I know that was a really big moment for you. And I know it's you know, so many it's shown that like people are embracing you and just like really have embraced who you are, and that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels that this was what I was meant to be, and you know, anybody that tries to mock it or make fun of it, you best believe I'm going to speak my opinion on it. Because whoever finds that being half blind is something to make a joke of or laugh about or purposely, you know, mock it on the internet, best believe I will come up to your ass. I'll find some way to contact you. And yes, I'll be a pro about it, but I'm gonna let you know that is definitely not the way. Because for someone to mock that, they have no idea what the hell someone like me goes through. Not just me, but other wrestlers. Because I know I'm not the only one. I know that for a fact. But best believe I sure as hell will speak on it every goddamn time. And if anybody has anything that they want to say about it, take a walk in my shoes. Try to wake up every day with one eye. Try to go about your day, your life with one eye. You can't even begin to imagine that. So for you to mock that and to make fun of that I refuse to hold my tongue.
Yeah, wow. That's a powerful, powerful statement right there. I mean, I am so incredibly proud of you. I've seen you grow so much in this last year. You know, a lot of us have been watching, you know, we've been watching Mission Pro grow. And what has Mission Pro's effect on you personally or in your career? What has been a moment for you that you've seen that impact firsthand?
Seeing the diversity at Mission Pro. That's what I really love the most, because I know for a fact wherever I go, I'm going to put on the best match that I can. Every single time I go out there, I try to have the best match. But seeing other girls that look like me, seeing other women that don't look like me, seeing different races, ethnicities, and seeing everything that I've heard so many times, promoters saying, this won't work, this will never work, this won't draw, giving every excuse in the book, seeing it happen right there in front of me, and not just seeing it happen, but being a part of it. It lets me know that, yes, everything that they said women's wrestling can't do, it can, because it's happening now at Mission Pro.
Amazing. I mean, so many things are happening. We have an incredible year planned. One more question I wanted to ask. What are 3 words that describe you as we wrap up and celebrate Women's History Month?
One-eyed weapon. That's
awesome. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much. It's always so incredible to speak with you and hear your story. Thank you everyone out there for watching our Women's History Month series with Mission Pro Wrestling. If you want to follow Mission Pro Wrestling on all of their social platforms, and please subscribe here on YouTube for more content. And for more information on all of our upcoming shows, go to missionprowrestling.net or stream our shows on Title Match Network. I'm Emily May, and we have the WOAD. Thank you for joining us. And we will see you next time for another series for Women's History Month.